Okay guys, we're going to use the Honeydew Dev Entrepreneur Suite, the Deluxe Print QR code generator. And we're just going to go ahead and put our URL in here that we want to encode into the QR code below. I created a foreground color of white because the white is what I want to use inside of Photoshop. I'm going to use a lighten. I'm not going to do a screen. When you do screen, it actually, no, I'm not going to do light, no screen. I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to cut out the white. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to delete the actual QR code and leave the white copy. Okay? Because it's just cleaner to cut it versus to use a blending option of screen or light. Okay? Just cleaner. Plus we can change the any color that we want to in here versus having to put a color overlay. Instead of having to worry about blending options, just put a color overlay over the entire thing. Alright, so yeah, we're using the Deluxe Print QR code generator. I'll give you the link in the description as well, so you can type it in. Okay, background color, we're going to keep black. It really doesn't matter. It's going to cut it out. But the most contrasting from white is black, so I'll put it at black. You can use HSL, hex, RGB, color picker, okay, so you can click right here. You drag it around. You pull it, you can drag it to the very left and bottom. That's black. Left and top, that's white. So 0 is black and F's are white. Now here's what makes this deluxe. This QR code generator produces your QR code in 300 DPI. Okay, so it's print resolution. That's the difference, right? You don't have to stretch it and then posterize it or, come in here and do thresholds. You don't need to do none of that. It's already ready. And that's what I love about this. In my software department of Williams Graphic Design called Honeydew Development, and we created a QR code generator that produces your QR codes in print resolution, 1 inch all the way to 24 inches. Get that, okay? Don't gotta worry about anything else. This is the QR code generator that you need, okay? And it comes in an Entrepreneur Suite, right? So we have a suite of up and coming 250 tools for entrepreneurs. This is one of them. All right, we're trying to be the best out there at giving tools for entrepreneurs. We are creating tools left and right. We want to make sure that they're tools that you can use, not just tools. Tools that you will use. And I started out making a QR code generator for print and screen resolution. So I did 2 different ones, 372 DPI as well as 300 DPI. I wound up sticking with the 300 DPI one. Don't need any options here because you can always scale down, but how can you scale up, So I left it here, very simple. We needed it 10 inches. I went in here. This is how you know how much you need. You go in here and you put it at 300 DPI. Right, image size 300 DPI. And then you see, okay, so how big is this? You go from here, what is it? 1, and you go over here and where is it? Under the dropper tool. You hit the ruler tool, okay? And you drag here, and you drag here, and under properties, it will show you how big that is. That is no, under info. There it goes, the info. Whoop. And I'll tell you, this is 2.2 inches long. Okay? That's weird. Is that 2.2 inches? That's it? Yeah, 2.2 inches long. Okay. I thought it was bigger than that. Oh no, I have one bigger than that. It's right here. So this one was 11 inches. So that's why this is a 10 inch. 11 inches. So I went in here. We can put it at. Oh, you can figure out what you need. Okay, 11 inches. Boom. And then you put in your QR, your video. So my video. And then it's computer track. Copy the link address. Paste. Foreground color, background color, size in inches. Now, we're still working on how to upload a logo into there. I had produced the code for that and it was working, and then I changed it up, so we're still working on that. So don't worry about that for right now. Generate the code. Oops. Background color is the same as the foreground color. Alright, that's why I can't see it. You put it in there. Try it again. Boom. See how it shows you the original raw zoomed in? It was that big. And then it kind of scales it down to be able to show you it, but it's still that big. You know how? I know. Right click, open the image in a new tab. Look here. Now, you know it's bigger because the plus sign magnifier comes up. See how big that really is? Look at all of that all of that pixel data. Look at all of that there. And sharp, crisp detail. Okay? Yes. No need to scale. Alright, you're going to copy this. Copy image. And then go into Photoshop. And paste. Now I don't need it for this because I already have Rono.superfast.com. I already have that. But I want to show you. Control paste. See, it comes in at exactly 11 inches. So you don't have to scale it. Look at that. Okay? Y'all remember having to scale up QR codes that came in from the internet at 72 DPI? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? You don't have to scale it at all. And I already have it in white, so all I do is go to my magic wand tool, click on the white, right click, hit similar, right? All the white in the image. You take a second, then hit copy, then delete layer 7, which we were on. Now this is layer 8. See, now layer 8 is here. So I see move tool. You can drag around the new joint. See that? Also, you want to double click on this and give it a color overlay. Why? Because you see a little bit of the black surrounding that. See the color overlay? Whoop. Make sure that's totally white. Okay, 255. FFFF. Make sure it's all the way to the left and down to the bottom. Okay, okay. Now look at that. See the difference? The difference to the color overlay. Back, forth, back, forth. You see that? Alright. Pure white. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright. Make sure you don't click on the black thinking that the black is what it is, because you'll mess up. You will mess up. Because the inversion of this, you don't want to click that. Alright. And that's it, guys. I don't need this one. I already have this one. Alright. I am finishing up the banner. Let's see. We put that there. I need a 25-minute video. One. So actually, let me go back to banner 2. Give me that. Put it in here. Put it in here. I didn't need it this big, but it doesn't matter. So this is going to be called the 25-minute video. I always try to label if I can, because there's multiple layers. I don't always label my layers, as you can see, but if there are multiple layers, I try to that they look alike. I try to get in here. Yeah, this one right here, that's the 5 minute video. So you know what you're looking at. This is what I'm going to delete that. It's not important. So I'm going to go here, put it over here. Because when a client needs to see a mock-up, you know, and you don't have all of the information in there, you just put a filler. Keep it moving. Show them what it's going to look like. Hey, it's going to look like this. All we need is da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh, okay, I can see that happening. Yes, you can. But if I don't put anything there, you'll be like, what's really going to happen? They need to see stuff. Okay? All right, we're going to hit the rectangle copy, Control T, make this a little bit bigger. For the dots in the background to disappear. I don't want dots inside here. See, I had to cut around this. The dots right here were inside of here too, so I had to put a mask in that layer. Let's find that layer. Here we go. Let me go back to the rectangle. Delete that. Well, hold on. Control click. Get that selected. Now we can delete that. We don't need it anymore. Go back over here to the layer mask. Click on the layer mask and Shift F5 to paint some black in there. Ooh. And now we're going to hold in this. See that? Alright. And now our layer is protected. Our QR code is protected. Okay? Because look, if you didn't have it in there like that, let's just paint some white, hit X, and switch that from black, go around the background. Make sure that it is pure white, so hit D, and then hit D to set it to white and black, pure white and black, and then hit X, switch from go around the background, and then you're going to paint that back in there. See how that works? You're painting on top of the mask. Now if you zoom in, here's the difference. Look at the one on the left where you can scan, and the one on the right. You can't scan that. Not as well. You can scan it, but not as well. So what we do is we take I had a placeholder here that was just as big as this, right? And it was black. Excuse me. That's black. That way I could see it, and then I just made it bigger because I don't want it to be exactly, you know, to the edge where the bubbles, the circles are to the edge. And then I hit Control, I clicked the thumbnail, I deleted this, and then I went to the mask, click on the mask right here, which is this, okay, layer mask. Hit Control F5 for image, edit, fill, Shift F5, hit Control F5, Shift F5. I had my hand on the Shift F5 saying Control F5. And then we want to paint black in there. Painting black excludes whatever the mask is. So if masking it out, it could also go the other way, or masking it in, or including it by putting white. Okay, and any other color would be like an opaque transparency of that mask. All right, so you want to stick with white and black, and that is it. We're done here. Save. And that is how you use the deluxe QR code generator from Honeydew Development. Check out Honeydew Development. Yeah, check out Honeydew Development, guys. It's a essential.